we go. On the other video, I had my glasses on, and I was watching the video, and I thought I looked like I was 27. I've been looking at myself recently in the mirror, and I'm so sad. Like, I like the way I look and everything, but I get so sad because I don't feel the age, but I feel like I look the age of an older person, like an adult, and that just scares me. Like, I know, of course, we're gonna grow and we're gonna look like adults, and I've been told in the past that I look like a 20-year-old, but I just feel kind of sad. I don't really want to look that way. Like, I want to look my age right now. I don't know. Anyway, this video is another kind of story in my life experience, the experience of life, the journey of life. I just thought, like, when I went to Florida, I should have took more videos. Like, why didn't I take videos when I went in the theme parks? I don't know. Probably because I was with somebody that was awful. Oh, I have to do a story time on that too. Okay, this is my first funeral story time. Or experience or whatever. And it happened this week. It's very sad. And I'm sure that there's way more sad funerals. It was a person I didn't know very well, but I did know her. It was my friend's mother. And my friend is my exact age. Like, she's 18. And she just died unexpectedly one night in her sleep. And it was a terrible, sad thing. And it's weird because I did know her. I talked to her. I saw her breathing. I saw her walking. I saw her alive. And it's crazy to think that you can be here and then all of a sudden gone like that. Gone like the wind, you know? You never know when it's gonna take you. That's really sad, I know, but it's true. And that's why you have to try and live life like it's your last. Live every day like it's your last. That's the saying. So, okay. I get invited to the funeral, and at first I was a little nervous. I didn't really know how I would react and how I would talk about it, or not talk about it, how I would be when I'm there. I'd never gone to an event like that before. So it comes to the funeral day, and I'm wearing a pretty short-ish, not too short, black velvet dress, and then a cardigan, like a long cardigan that goes to halfway down my legs. And my friend Casey is driving me there, and we go together. And then we meet up with my friend, and she, surprisingly, she was just like herself. My friend is taking it so well. She's trying to distract herself right now with having sleepovers and dating, which the second thing, I don't know if is the best thing to happen, because if she ends up getting hurt with that, that's going to be kind of like a double whammy, and it's going to hit her really hard. But, I got to the funeral, and it was an all-black thing, and the funeral home was actually really nice. Like, it was really warm tones. I was expecting it to be, like, black and somber, and not everybody was wearing black. There were some people that weren't. But, yeah. We end up talking for about 2 hours. Everybody kind of joins together in this big reception room. And there's coffee and water. and I get to meet some of Amy's family, and there's a lot of people looking sad. And it was open casket. I saw the top of her mother's head. I saw the top of her hair. I did not go near that vicinity after that. After I saw it was open casket, I did not go near that area. I was on the other side of the room. I did not want to see a dead body. I didn't. I really don't want to see that until I absolutely have to. I know that I'm going to have to do that probably when I go to become a nurse, but I don't want to do that right now. So eventually we end up moving into the actual funeral part, where it's the very sad part of the funeral, where it's in the chapel and you're all seated and the casket is brought into the room, and we sing songs and the family members and the friends speak. There wasn't too many people that spoke. There was a couple friends that spoke first, and then the daughters, my friend Amy and her sister, spoke, and it was so sad. That's when I started crying, just because Amy broke down, and just putting myself in her shoes, like if my mother died, that's what really got to me, and just the pain and the sorrow she must be feeling. And then the husband of the wife went up and spoke, and that was also pretty sad, just thinking of my dad if my mom died. So that all happened. It probably lasted around an hour. It was all very sad in the music. There was a few jokes made to kind of lighten the mood up a little bit, but still, like, I did cry a lot. I didn't think I would, and I did. I needed tissues. Like, that's how much I cried. And, okay, when we left the chapel, we went to another room where there was little finger foods, and you stay there for another couple hours or whatever, talking to family, friends, saying goodbye to everybody, just, talking. And it's the end of the funeral. And then we went back to my friend Amy's house for the after party thing. And there was a lot of people that came there. And there was, like, catered food, and there was a lot of food. And a lot of food and alcohol. So that night ended up turning out to be really fun, and Amy wanted to have like a little after party thing. She is very strong, and she just kind of wants to get things back on track. So she wanted to have like an after party, and she wanted to get drunk, and we were all like, if that's what's gonna make you happy, if that's what you want to do, then we're down. Like, we want to be there for you, and we want to have fun with you tonight. And so we did. We drank after that, and it ended up being a really fun, interesting night. A lot of things happened that I did not think would happen, but it was kind of like, I feel like the mother would have wanted us all to have fun. She wouldn't have wanted us to be sad and depressed. And what I do remember of the mother was that she was very high energy. Like, that mom was hilarious. I think she would have gotten along so well with my mom. I don't think they ever did meet, but she was an at-home mom, and she was just super, super funny, and her voice reminded me of like a little bird. It was very like, I don't know, the best thing I can think of is Tweety. It's like very high energy, and she has a funny little laugh. a very nice lady. Like, she would always blow up the air mattress for me and be really, really welcoming of me. And yeah, it was very, very sweet. So, I'm glad I knew her. Sometimes it's crazy to think that somebody can be there that you've talked to, and then all of a sudden they're gone so quickly. And that's what scares me about the future and dealing with people that I love so much passing away. Like, not even pets, just pets, but, you know, my grandmas and my mom and my dad and my sister. I hope I don't have to deal with my sister dying, because we're best friends. Like, we are so close. And just friends, parents. As you grow older, other people grow older too, and there's health problems that can happen. So you really do have to freaking love your family, and even if they're being assholes, like, just deal with that and deal with it appropriately. But always remember how lucky you are to have them. Yeah, that was the story of my first funeral. Bring tissues, put them in your pocket, just in case, because it can be hard. I didn't think I would cry, but then I never had been to a funeral, so I didn't really know what to expect from it. But they're sad, so I would also think that going with people you know is a good idea, like your parents, or, well, if they get invited, but like a friends or a friend, or, you know, people you know and are comfortable crying around. It's better that way, to be with them at a funeral, to share your feelings. So yeah, that is my funeral. I don't know what's going on, I have a cough. Funeral story. Yeah.